In a recent interview with Tucker Carlson, the Prime Minister of Qatar warned about the potential dangers of a U.S. military strike on Iran, emphasizing how such an action could impact Qatar, the UAE, Oman, Bahrain, and the broader Middle East.
So there's a great deal of pressure in Washington on the White House and on the Congress to participate in or sign off on an attack, an aerial bombardment of the Iran nuclear sites, however many there actually are, one of which, as you said, is directly across from you. So you think about this a lot. What would be the consequences if that happens? And that's not theoretical, as you know, that could happen soon. What would happen next?
Well, I think it will be a start of a war that will spread all over the region. And basically, do we expect from any country to get attacked and to stay silent? There will be a reaction. Those reactions and retaliations, where it's going to be? Are they going to reach thousands of miles away? They are going to be in the region. And basically, every country in the region are concerned from such a step because it will affect our security, number one. But also for a country like the US, it will affect their security as well. They have big stake in that region, whether it's in military bases, whether it's in energy facilities in that region, economic interest, forget about everything, educational facilities. So all those interests will be affected if something, God forbid, erupts in that region. Look, there is no way that Qatar would, support any kind of military step in that region. And we will not give up until we see a diplomatic solution between the US and Iran. This needs to reach to an agreement.
May I ask, just going back a second, you've said that there's the Iranian nuclear facility directly across the water from you. If that were blown up and nuclear material wound up in the water, since it's right on the water, what would happen to the water?
This will be basically entirely contaminated. We have run this exercise of risk in the country. A few years ago, before we built our reservoirs, we had the water that we use for our people is from desalination. And we don't have rivers, we don't have water reserves, and basically the country would run out of water in 3 days.
So the whole country?
The whole country. Now, after the reservoirs, we increased that capacity and we keep increasing it. But this is not only applied for Qatar. This is applied for Qatar, this is applied for Kuwait, this is applied for UAE. It's all of us in that part.
So if that nuclear site gets blown up and nuclear material winds up in the water, none of those countries have water?
No water, no fish, nothing. Has no life.
Oh, so that would be a history-changing environmental catastrophe.
It is an environmental catastrophe. That's why I'm telling you that's the position of Qatar in the map and the region with Iran. A lot of people, they don't even understand it. I remember once I went to Congress and I was meeting with one US senator and we were discussing about Iran. He said, basically, you don't have to deal with them. And I drew for him a map on his desk. For the first time, he realized that these two countries are that close to each other. So there are a lot who doesn't see this region as close to Iran and it's too intertwined.